Dear online security and rape recovery diary, this is Annika, psychic medium and channeler, sucker of all kinds of energies. I suck up the energies of my environment and transmit them into something better. After 24 years of rape every 2 to 5 years, I create an online security diary to stay safe. Oh my god, I need to breathe. I just wanted to say the sentence as quick as possible. Oh, my brain damage. So, I just googled the things because when they did that checkup of my vagina, everything that was like STD related was negative. But there were other things they tested, they were positive. And now I googled them and there are just like not too many and no signs of infection, but I have signs of infection in my throat, my lungs. I get back pain from breathing. I have knee pain, so my joints are painful, and I'm very dizzy, like my mind's not working properly. I have like problems with my speech, and now I saw like symptoms. If you have that in your body, you can get meningitis. Is that the same word in English than in German? And I want that treated. You need penicillin to treat that, and otherwise you could get... I'm eating garlic every day, and internal bleedings can also come from them, because if I don't eat the garlic, the bleeding comes back. So that could be the cause. Imagine I take penicillin. I'm gonna go ask tomorrow, because my brain stops working. It's not working properly. I have problems with the speech, for a few days now. It started, I don't know what that is, and my throat's not getting better. Really weird. And my lungs and the back pain and the joint pain, and I already use cream and stuff, but if it's that infection, it's never gonna go away. I'm already eating garlic every day. I don't want to eat garlic for the rest of my life. So I ordered more supplements now for infections like that. No, give me the antibiotics, which I needed a year ago. Still. Germany is unbelievable. They probably didn't say anything because it's not vagina related. But obviously, that could be the problem. Whatever it is, I know for a very long time already, there is something in my body which gets better when I eat a lot of garlic every day, like too much garlic for a human to eat every day. More like I'm over the top garlic in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, in my ass, through the mouth, like garlic everywhere. If I stop doing it, I start bleeding. So I'm 100% sure I need antibiotics, since April 2024. I'm going to ask tomorrow, and I hope they're going to give them to me. If they don't give them to me, I will go through the countries until I find a doctor. And in Australia, I know they would give me the medication. 100%. They've done it before. They would do it now. Australia, thank you to these doctors who would give you the medication. And hopefully, if he doesn't do it in Germany, he might do it. Because it was the helpers, the assistants, who said it's all fine. I'm not even sure if they showed it to the doctor. I want to ask the doctor, you really think that's fine? Don't you think I should treat that? Because the internet says you need antibiotics if you have that. And you can get sepsis and, I don't know, if it gets worse. And I need to be 100% healthy. I don't need anything in my body which gets worse when I stop eating garlic every day. I'm not going to keep eating garlic every day. Seriously. But the good thing also is, if I want to die, I just have to stop eating garlic, because they would kill you, these bacteria. It's in the internet. Wouldn't that be funny if I take antibiotics and then all my symptoms I have for 1 year, the dizziness in my mind, that weirdness that I don't know from ever, and my infection in my bowel, and my pain in the belly, and my breathing problems, and my back pain, and my joint pain, and my occasional headaches, and whatever. Imagine that's gone after one course of penicillin. I will never, if I get back to Australia where they always helped me, seriously, I will never leave. I will marry the next guy who loves me and just make myself love him so I can stay there. Because you can make yourself love everyone if you want. I just need a decent guy who's not an addict, who would do weird shit because the demon took over the body. Then we're fine. Germany you're really unbelievable. Germ, any germ in Germany, any germs. And I felt like I was surrounded by cockroaches on the beaches sometimes in Australia. No. Like here, the germs eat you slowly for a year and not even the doctor helps. This one I'm gonna ask because he always helped. I'd be surprised if he doesn't help me now. So today I also had a really bad fight with my mother. Really bad. And I said words to her. I'm not sure if I have done it before. Before we were fighting and I said really bad words I have never said to her before. But today I said swear words and I said, shut your fucking mouth. You can't. That's like really bad. But this woman, she neglects me and my feelings and my whole being. And I told her the reason, again, why I want to leave. And she doesn't want me to go because she thinks it's better if I stay here. But I explained to her every single thing that makes it impossible for me to stay, because everything goes against my nature, my values, my whole being, my future work, my everything. And nobody in the family supports me emotionally. All I need is emotional support. And then she said, oh, you never said that. I said it from day one. They don't even hear me. They're not listening. And I screamed and she kept neglecting and I said, you fucking narcissist. She said, I'm not a narcissist. You can ask my therapist. And I said, you mean the therapist who does not diagnose? Of course he doesn't say you're a narcissist, because if he says you're a narcissist, you're diagnosed and then you can't heal. Like he was probably hoping you're going to heal. If you diagnose someone, they're going to take that as a statement, as a diagnose, and they lock into your brain and then you aren't that forever. That's why people have to be careful with the diagnosis, because if there's hope for healing, you don't diagnose a person. You only do that when you think it's permanent so they can start dealing with it. So she's diagnosed borderline. And if you look up borderline, most borderlines are narcissists. Like she doesn't even know what narcissism is. Gaslighting. When I said that is gaslighting, what you just did, I don't even know what that is. Are you even interested in your psyche? Like, are you even looking up who you are, what you're feeling, what others are feeling, the accusations? Are you even interested? That's like the confirmation. She doesn't care. She just steps over my feelings and ignores them, neglects them. And I said, this is what I'm feeling in Germany. It's torture. It's like a concentration camp. I'm just suffering here. I'm worse emotionally than last year. Like, I'm better trauma-wise, but emotionally. And now I have that dizziness and that weird, like really weird. And problems with my speech since last week, I think. It's going really weird. I feel like I have brain damage now. I can't even think straight. Since yesterday, I don't know what's happening. Yesterday I deleted videos because I couldn't say the words properly. So no, I cannot stay in a place where I get worse and worse mentally. I really hope the antibiotics are gonna fix that. Tastes like something smashing me at the moment. I already I packed again. I have to do 2 more rides, like 1 more and then another one. I'm leaving 100%. I'm leaving. That's it. I'm turning 42. I'm leaving the country and I will accept anything and fight for anything. But this is over. I said it before. This is over and now I have to, because I'm not going to apply for another year of torture. She doesn't understand. I cannot stay in an environment where people don't even try to understand, and then we get into a fight and screaming like really bad, so bad. This woman just fucks my head. She's not a mother. Like, just if you don't accept or who I am, whatever. And she said, you cannot expect people to be interested in your spirituality. And I said, yeah, you don't have to be interested in it, but then understand that I have to be somewhere where I feel like I'm with people who are like me, who understand the words I'm saying or my mindset or whatever, then and at least understand that. If you're not, like, if I don't have one person in Germany I feel close with, like every normal person, I can talk to anyone on the street in Switzerland and I feel closer to them than to anyone in Germany. Like, just mentality-wise, like brain-wise, thinking-wise. Oh my God, my brain today, really bad. I don't know what's happening. So yeah, that's it. Fuck this. Like, if the antibiotics, they're gonna fix my brain probably. Like, I put all hope in there. Whatever happens, I don't have a train ticket for the next month. I'm not gonna buy one. I'm leaving before that happens. Because also when I bought the train ticket, nothing worked. Nothing. If anything worked in Germany, any payment, anything, I might try, but nothing worked. Nothing. And I had to wait or fight for antibiotics like a crazy person for 1 year, which would be solved in an instant in Australia. I cannot accept that. If I can't make it to Australia, let me die. Seriously. But I'm not staying in a country where I'm completely neglected by my complete environment. There is nobody I feel close with. I'm not staying in a country like that. No, I cannot heal in a country like that. And she didn't even, when I said I'm worse than a year ago, like mentally, environment-wise, even the Thais I felt closer with. Like when I talk to a Thai person, I feel their love, I feel their acceptance. I'm just closer with everyone in other countries than with Germans and my family in Germany. And she has to accept that. If I explain that 1,000,000 times and she can't even accept that, and she keeps stitching and pushing and trying to convince me and ignoring my whole being, I just screamed so loud. And I had chocolate from the kitchen. Maybe that's why. I don't know what happened, but I'm not feeling well. You can't tell with the filter, but from now on I'm not going to touch anything in the kitchen anymore. I want to clean. I really pray to God in heaven and the angels in the sky, give me antibiotics tomorrow, the ones the internet told me you need when you have these bacteria. It was like 3 lines were there that said I'm positive for these cocks and like steels and I don't know the English words, Kocken and Stäbchen, 3 different ones, or in 2 areas, probably in the vagina and the throat, because they're everywhere. Like, not overload, probably because of the garlic, but doesn't matter. If I stop eating the garlic, I start bleeding again, and it's probably these ones. And then she said, Kat is already depressed. He can feel that you're leaving, and she was trying to get to me emotionally, and I said, yeah, I know that. He'll be fine. He knows the whole neighborhood. He's dead now, yes, but everything ends. If it ends now or later, one day it ends. I've lost everything in life. And I couldn't in 1 year, same thing, nothing improved with my family. I'm still the asshole. I'm still the outsider. I'm still neglected. I'm still the crazy one. I'm still, I don't know. They don't even realize, freshly traumatized needs time to heal, and then you're back to yourself. But they treat you as if you're now traumatized forever. And how would you heal in that environment, properly? No. If you want good for someone, you have to think for them of a positive future. When I look at my mother, I see her talents, what she can do with her talents and her sales talent and whatever. That's how I look at the human. I think, he's capable of doing that. He's capable of doing that. She's great at that. She's great at that. What can they do with it? I'm not looking at them and think, oh no, don't do this, don't do that, and stay here and do nothing and keep hiding. No. And then Kat's sad, but I'm dying here inside. So don't you want me to be happy? And then I said, if I could take him, I'd take him. And she said, no. And last week she said, I don't know if I should have a cat because I'm going to travel so much. Just trying to fuck with my mind. I really need an environment where people are just, leave me alone, leave me in peace. Don't play your mind games. Don't try to make me do what you want me to do while I'm suffering and really think I'm going to die if I stay here. Seriously, can you not acknowledge that? Don't you know, like, you're diagnosed, then she has to understand how hard it is for me in my state to be with a definitely and obviously diagnosed and mentally ill person. How should I live with that? Like, if you're diagnosed, you know, you get a diagnosis, so you know you are a problem for other people. So why would you put yourself on them, your problem on them? Like, if you're diagnosed, know that you are diagnosed because you are a problem. So you know you can deal with that. You cannot go out there and then force people to handle your problem. Understand that I have to go somewhere where I can heal. That's logic. Like, I don't know what's wrong in Germany. That's it for today.